Welcome back to Anfield Vibes, your go-to hub for everything Liverpool FC. We've got huge breaking updates today. Liverpool and Chelsea are preparing to go head-to-head in an intense 50-meter transfer showdown. Plus, fresh developments in the Guéhi story as a Serie A powerhouse enters the fray. We'll also look at what two injured Reds were seen doing at the AXA Training Centre during the international window and how Dominik Szoboszlai shocked Cristiano Ronaldo on national duty. And finally, bold decisions may soon be required from Arne regarding Mohamed Salah if Liverpool's poor run continues. Stick around, this one's packed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss a beat. During this wild transfer period, Liverpool and Chelsea in transfer race for 50 million. Winger Liverpool and Chelsea are circling a 50 million rated forward in the 2026 market battle. Credit goes to Caught Offside for highlighting one of Europe's most promising young attackers. Malick Fofana has quietly developed into a high-level talent, and a move feels inevitable rather than speculative. Described as one of Europe's top emerging attacking threats, the Belgian winger has caught the eye of scouts continent-wide. While his stats, 2 goals and 1 assist in 9 matches for Lyon, aren't overwhelming, his dynamic play style is turning heads. A quick-footed winger who can cut inside or stretch defenses wide, Fofana offers the flexibility modern scouts prioritize. Clubs like Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, Tottenham, and Inter Milan are all tracking his development. Curiously, despite the interest, neither Chelsea nor Liverpool have him as a priority target at the moment. Their approach seems rooted in tactical patience and market strategy. Lyon reportedly want 50 million, a figure that scared off Fulham and Everton this past summer, both of whom offered around 45 million. Talks with Bayern even reached a verbal agreement before falling through. Liverpool and Chelsea are watching closely, though both prefer targets like Morgan Rogers and Kenan Yildiz, with Liverpool also considering Michael Olise and Antoine Semenyo. Despite this, Liverpool did make real contact with Fofana's camp earlier this year, though talks didn't go beyond initial stages. Manchester United made a late attempt too, but were turned away due to timing. This is the kind of transfer saga where timing is everything. Should Liverpool miss out on their primary targets, Fofana may shift from a plan B to a top option. As one insider put it, "He's not our number one, but if the door opens, we'll be ready." Lyon remained calm due to his contract, but both club and player know opportunities like this don't wait forever. When clubs like Bayern, Liverpool, and Chelsea keep circling, it starts to feel less like a possibility and more like destiny. Guéhi. Chase heats up as Inter Milan join the race. Liverpool's pursuit of Crystal Palace defender Guéhi has taken a twist. Italian side Inter Milan have now entered the competition. Guéhi looked set for a summer move to Anfield, but talks broke down on deadline day. While Liverpool remain linked with the England star, it's uncertain whether they'll revisit the deal in January. Other suitors like Chelsea, Manchester City, Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich are also reportedly monitoring him. According to Tuttosport, Inter Milan have joined the race in view. Guéhi as a top target due to concerns they may lose 2 key defenders next summer. Stefan de Vrij and Francesco Acerbi, both of whom could leave as free agents. Inter are also scouting other defenders such as Joel Ordonez, Club Brugge, Umara Solet, Udinese, Mario Gila, Lazio, and Tark Muric, Sassuolo. The Italian club may try to use Jan Orel Bisek to gain an edge in negotiations. Palace had reportedly identified Bisek as a replacement for Guéhi last summer, but neither player nor Inter were ready to proceed. However, with Bisek lacking game time this season, Palace could reignite interest, and Inter may propose a swap deal. If not, they'll need to outmuscle a host of top European clubs for Guéhi's signature, especially if he becomes a free agent in 2026. What 2 injured Reds were spotted doing during the break why Liverpool players didn't receive international call-ups this month and stayed at the AXA Training Centre. Among them were 2 key players currently recovering from injury. Goalkeeper Alisson Becker missed Brazil duty due to a hamstring issue picked up against Galatasaray. Wataru Endo also withdrew from Japan's squad after a similar issue in the loss to Chelsea. They joined Giovanni Leone on the injury list after his ACL injury against Southampton on debut. Additionally, there are injury clouds over Ibrahima Konaté and Gravenberch. Konaté pulled out of France's squad after failing to shake off a quad problem, while Gravenberch was subbed off during the Netherlands' 4-0 win over Finland due to hamstring tightness. Other players left out of their national teams include Curtis Jones, Federico Chiesa, and Joe Gomez. Jones returned to training this week and posted a behind-the-scenes image on Instagram showing how the squad has been spending the break. Interestingly, despite their injuries, Alisson and Endo were seen watching their national team's friendly in the AXA gym. Jones shared a photo of the two intently watching the game, tagging them and posting Brazil and Japan flag emojis. Brazil, now managed by ex-Real Madrid boss Carlo Ancelotti, had led 2-0 through Paulo Henrique and Gabriel Martinelli, only to lose 3-2 with Japan's goals coming from Takumi Minamino, the captain in Endo's absence, Kato Nakamura, and Ayase Ueda. Liverpool fans are familiar with seeing their stars represent internationally, from Minamino and Endo to Alisson, Fabinho, Firmino, and Coutinho. But due to injuries, the Reds had no representatives in Tokyo this time. Unlike Arsenal, Martinelli, Newcastle, Bruno Guimaraes, and West Ham, Lucas Paquetá, whose players featured and assisted Brazil's goals. Dominik Szoboszlai shocks. Ronaldo, with late equalizer, Dominik Szoboszlai, delivered a stunning late equalizer to earn Hungary a crucial 2-2 draw with Portugal, keeping their World Cup hopes alive and frustrating Cristiano Ronaldo. The Liverpool star captained Hungary, assisted their opening goal, and then scored in stoppage time to seal the result. Attila Szalai opened the scoring by heading in a Szoboszlai corner. Ronaldo responded with 2 quick goals to give Portugal the lead and edge closer to World Cup qualification. However, Szoboszlai popped up at the far post in the final minute to dramatically level the game, sparking wild celebrations on the Hungarian bench as stunned Portugal fans looked on. Hungary are still 5 points behind Portugal with 2 games left. They'll need to win both and hope Portugal loses twice to top the group. However, the draw keeps Hungary ahead of the Republic of Ireland and Armenia, making them the current frontrunner for the playoff spot. Szoboszlai's Liverpool teammate Milos Kerkez also featured, playing 79 minutes before being subbed off. Elsewhere, it was a difficult outing for goalkeeper Georgi Mamardashvili, whose Georgia side lost 4-1 to Turkey. With just 3 points from 4 games, Georgia now needs a miracle to reach the playoffs, including winning their last 2 matches and hoping Turkey loses both. Calls for Slot to make bold. Salah decision amid poor form. Liverpool need to bounce back after suffering 3 straight defeats. With Mohamed Salah among those underperforming this season, former striker John Aldridge believes manager Arne Slot shouldn't hesitate to drop him if things don't improve. Salah, along with the rest of the squad, is back at the AXA Training Centre preparing for Sunday's clash with Manchester United. Liverpool's early struggles have seen them slip behind Arsenal in the title race. While many new signings have yet to gel, even star names like Salah are under the spotlight. Despite scoring 3 goals and providing 3 assists in 10 games, Salah hasn't looked at his sharpest and was benched for the Champions League tie against Galatasaray. Slot said it was due to fixture congestion, but Aldridge suggests repeating that move may be necessary. Writing in the Liverpool Echo, Aldridge said Salah must step up, and fear of being benched might push him to improve. Drawing on his own playing days, Aldridge recalled how a manager once benched him to wake him up, which led to a 4-goal haul in the next match. He sees Slot as the kind of manager capable of using similar tactics. Whether he does that with Salah this week remains to be seen.